Hi everyone, welcome to Busy Mama Beauty. I'm Amanda and I'm a busy mama. Today I'm going to be showing you a look that I wore recently to the Queen and Adam Lambert concert. It was a once in a lifetime, well, twice in a lifetime, I've been twice now, a chance to see them, and it was just amazing. It's a wonderful experience. We were like right there. Adam Lambert was right in front of us, and so was Brian May and Roger Taylor, and it was wonderful. So I wanted to recreate that look because it was something a little bit more on the fancy end for me. I wore lashes, and I actually... It was a little bit more fancy look for me. I wore lashes, I got all dolled up, and we had a great time. So to create that look, I used the Zodiac from BH Cosmetics. I actually got this palette from my friend Becky, who, yes, I'm mentioning once again. She got me this palette. Well, she got this palette for herself and she felt it didn't work for her, so she gifted it off. So since this is an eye look, I wanted to bring you all in closer so you could see what I was doing and not be looking at it from far away. I'm going to start with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Go ahead and prime my eyes with that. Oh, you guys are really close. Be able to see all of my scarring. So today I'm using a beauty blender to apply my concealer to prep my eyelids. I don't really have a rhyme or reason to which I use when, as far as with applying the concealer to my eyes. Some days I feel like a brush, some days I feel like a beauty blender. Now that my eyes are primed, we're going to go in with the Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics to create the look that I wore that night. I used a couple of shades. I'll show you as I apply them. These two right here, as well as this darker color here. And then for my sparkle, I went in with Libra, Virgo, and Leo. They don't list the colors for the matte shades, unfortunately. I might also go in with one of these two here in the middle. I'm not sure yet. I also, to do my application, I purchased a set of Morphe brushes from Morphe. The black and gold handle. I just came with this cute little makeup bag I usually take to the gym. I'm going to start with my transition shade, which will be that light peachy color. Just show you real quick. And then after that, I'm going to go in with this. It's actually a lot more plummy in person, but it comes off very bright. There. So, like I said, my mom and I went to this concert. It was kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Brian May and Roger Taylor are both in their 70s, so it's probably one of the last times we'll see them. So it was really good that we got to go. It's very wonderful. Queen's my favorite band of all time, so I was extremely happy that my mom took me. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not blocking you guys with my mirror, but still able to use it. I have gym hair as well. As for hair, I follow the curly girl method. So I don't use sulfate, silicones, or parabens in any of the stuff that I use in my hair. So I use what's called a low poo, so a low shampoo, or a low sudsing shampoo to wash my hair. And I use a conditioner when my hair is wet, I condition. Or I'm sorry, not well. When I wash my hair, first I wash it and then I comb it while it's wet. I don't dry brush my hair, so I don't break my curls. I'm still new to it, I'm still learning, but I definitely like it a lot more than having to straighten it all the time and being a giant frizzball. So now that I've kind of built up that just a little bit, I mainly wanted there's a transition shade. I'm going to go in with this one here. It's a bit more pony. I'm just going to kind of build this in the corner of the eye. I also brought it up a bit more because it was a fancier event. Well, not fancy, I shouldn't say fancy. No, for me it was fancy. I have 4 kids, I don't get to go out as often as I'd like. So I really set that color down first in the crease, and then I build it up from there. Just kind of using like windshield wiper motions back and forth. I'm actually going to be doing a cut crease, so, or I did do a cut crease, I should say. Pack that in there for the color. So what kind of concerts do you guys like to go to? I'm a huge country fan. My husband and I love Carrie Underwood, so whenever she comes to town, we try and go. Doesn't always work out, but we try. Today was a little bit of a hectic day. Well, not really. We went to the gym. Who am I kidding? That's hectic for me. I took my kids to summer camp, and then my younger 2 and I went to the same gym where the summer camp is. That worked out. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the really dark purple, mainly just out in the outer corners of the eyes to deepen it up. Let me tell you, that light makes a difference, because it was kind of pinky looking when I did it. Also not done yet, so that might have something to do with it. So here I'm just kind of concentrating on this outer corner. I don't want to go too heavy, because I don't want it all purple, all that deep, deep purple. But I do want to deepen it up because it's a little, oops, sorry. I do want to deepen it up because it was a little too rosy, that other color I was using. Like I was saying, my kids and I, we went to the club, we worked out. I went and I did some filming for another video that's going to be coming out. Spending under $30 at Walgreens. Tomorrow I might do some more. We have a 10% off coupon for CVS for tomorrow. So, kind of want to use that, see what I can get. Don't really know if I'm allowed to film in these stores, so I'm mainly filming out in the parking lot for you guys. Today I brought the kids with me, so it was a little bit crazy in there. I think I want a little bit more color over here. Sorry, I think I was turning my head a little too much. A moment ago when I was working on this eye. Again, I'm new at this. I'm working on it. That's kind of what I was looking for. Go in. kind of want to blend this area out a little bit more with a more lighter shade. Probably going to go in with this brown this brown here that's up by Aquarius. Not a lot, just a little bit, kind of. As it comes up, it's just a little bit more blended together. Like I'm back in the 90s doing this. Okay. This way I can kind of bring that pinkish purple up just a little bit higher, but kind of tone it down at the same time. Sorry, that light I see is glaring really bad right there. I'm not going to worry too much about this area here, just because I'll clean that up when I go in. Now I'm going to do my cut crease. Just a moment, I gotta find my crease brush. So to cut my crease, I use a nice little, sorry, dirty hands, flat brush like that. It's got a little bit of a round tip. And I use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer for that. I kind of load the concealer up on the side of my hand and then dip in with my brush. Make sure I get it really well coated. Damn it. Alright, I'll make sure I don't do that for the other eye. I'm so sorry. There we go. I'm just kind of layering that on. And I like to go in and kind of pat it out a little bit. So for my next eye, I won't block your view. I'll load my brush up with concealer again. I think you guys can see. And I just kind of start in the center and pat it all the way to the inner corner of the eye. Trying to get it on thick so I can hide all that extra purple I did in there that I'm not going to want to show. And then after I get it all in, I like to kind of pat it down just a little bit. And use the monitor for that, sorry. Now I'm going to go in with my sparkles, so I'm going to go in with Libra first, followed by Leo. I'm going to start with the Libra more towards the center and take the Leo in towards the corner. And I'm going to finish with the Virgo right here in the corners of my eyes. And I use my fingertips for this, just because you get a better color with that sparkle. So I put that on the wrong side of my fingering. Let me try that. I'm just going to kind of pat that into the center of my eye, going up and then slightly over to where that dark purple is. And I'm going to clean that up too in a minute. Just bear with me here. Now I'm going to go in here with the Leo shade. Not flicking you off, I just happen to stick that shade in there. Sorry. I'm really trying not to flick you guys off, sorry. Now I'm just trying to blend those two shades together. Really just kind of blend it all together. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, using the same two fingers, so really I'm not trying to flick you off. Just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing here. At the same time, just in the center there. First with Libra, then with Leo. Sorry. Gotta remember to check everything. So now I'm going to take my brush, just kind of blend everything together a little bit here. Actually, let's not use that brush. I like that. So I kind of get that little sparkle right there in the corner that you can see. Same thing on this eye, just right there in that corner. Okay. I'm going to leave that there for now. Go on. All right, next I'm going to throw on my eyebrows really quick. And then we'll move on to the rest of the face and come back to finish the eyes. So I'm going to brush all my hairs up. I'm going to lean in a little bit so you guys can kind of see how I do my eyebrows a little bit better. Just brush all those little guys up. As you can see, like I said, I don't have anything from about here on. So it all needs to be filled in by me. So I go in with that Benefit. I probably should have showed it to you. So first I use the Foolproof brow powder in 5. I start with the lighter shade in the areas where I do have eyebrows. So kind of going in, adding a couple of little hair strokes here. Just where I happen to know I'm a little sparse. I think I said before, I'm trying to cut back on plucking my eyebrows because every time I do, I manage to over pluck, and I'm trying to grow my eyebrows in a little bit in the hopes that I will grow something in this back area. So I've almost got this front part where I want it. Just a little boxy. Brows are always so hard. It's like, oh, I'll totally do my brows on screen, because no one does their brows on screen. Well, because it's really difficult, that's why. I'm going in with that deeper color just at the end of my arch. Also pulling that deeper color a little bit further into where I was going. Trying to make sure everybody's where they need to be. Alright, there's one. Let's try and get a second one done. Just gonna turn this way a little bit so I can also, you can see and I can see and everyone's happy. Can you see? Okay. Again, I'm gonna go in here and start here. This eyebrow definitely has more sparse spots than my other one at the front, so it takes a little bit longer to get it all filled in the way I want. Like right here, I have a giant sparse spot with no hair, or I should say thin hair. I like to make sure I get it all kind of colored in there. And a lot of times it looks colored in, and then I take a picture and it's not. Good thing about this side is I have this trusty mole here. My hairs go about to my mole, and then they stop on this side, so once I get to that mole, I kind of know where I'm going on that side. Can you see it? Okay. I'm just going to kind of brush everybody up. See if I missed anything. Do we look reasonably similar? Eyebrows are so difficult. Alright. We're going to call that good with the eyebrows. So now I'm going to zoom you out while I do the rest of the face. Alright, now that we're back zoomed out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply my foundation. Again, I use two shades, L'Oreal Infallible 204, which is Natural Buff, and 201, which is Classic Ivory, and I just kind of mix them together in spots on my face. Today I'm going to use the Beauty Blender, the foundation brush again for application. Just I feel like it's a little bit faster. I spend so much time on my eyes as it is, and I promised you guys quick looks, but I figure something like this, you would have your husband, maybe not your husband, you might have someone around who can help you with the kids or whatever in your life might be distracting you. And since we were in an event, yeah, I did go a little hardcore on foundation. So now we're going to go ahead and blend all of that out. I'm using my Eco Tools foundation brush. It's definitely easier to do this though. With my hair pulled back. Make sure I pull it down my neck because, like I said, it's a little darker than I want it to be. So. I'm also trying to clean up, remember? Right along that area. Underneath my eyes where I said I could be messy. I'm going to start a little bit with this and go in a little bit more when I do my concealer. Make sure I got everything smoothed out. The good news is I went through my kids' rooms and cleaned the past few days, and I found all my missing brushes and makeup that had been borrowed from me. Mind you, my oldest is 8 and she's already borrowing makeup, so she's excited and can't wait to star on my YouTube channel. That's how she put it, star on my YouTube channel, so clearly it's not about me. I did check with her dad. We do co-parent very well. He's okay with that. I wouldn't put her on here if it wasn't. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer down here. And I am gonna bake today. I know I didn't bake last time because I was doing a quick easy look, but I don't want anything to move. Like I said, this was a concert look. I don't want to worry about having to pick at it all night and make sure it's all good. Sorry, my battery died. Go and get that restarted. Alright, so now I'm just going to do this eye here. Again, making sure that I kind of clean up that area there. I'm going to set that real quick. My Honest Beauty setting powder in translucent. My kids also dumped this everywhere, so I don't have a whole lot left. Or really anything, apparently. But this is my favorite setting powder, so we're going to do what we can here. Go a little bit right here, just because I get a little oily and creasy here. Okay. So we're going to leave that be. And while it does, I'm going to go ahead and finish a little bit here on my eyes. I'm going to take the Morphe brush and kind of run it underneath the inner corner of my eyes. Kind of. add the Gimme Brow to my eyebrows as well. Just give them another moment or two to set. I don't give it too long. Otherwise I can start to look a little cakey. But I also don't want to have to worry about fixing my under eyes all night. Let's just kind of brush off what is there. Okay. I'm gonna go in and bronze now. I still didn't contour for this. By the time I got my eyes done, I was running a little bit late. So, I didn't bronze the hollows there. You all don't mind that I'm using you more of a mirror than anything else. I saw Scott Barnes do this on one of Tati's videos to help define the chin, so let's go for it and try it. Did that make too. When you're round, you really don't have options. Okay. Oh, and for bronzer, that was the Ulta bronzer. And now we're gonna go in with blush. I'm gonna use the Gellar that I got in a boxy. That's my current favorite. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to go put on some lashes and mascara. Alright, and I've got the falsies on, as you can see. These are the, again, BoxyCharm Battington lashes in Monroe. I'm going to add a little bit of mascara now to kind of bring them all together. This is the Wander Beauty Unleashed mascara. I actually really love this mascara. It's my current favorite. So I'll just go ahead. One thing I do like about falsies is I can kind of get away with not putting on eyeliner. I think possibly I did a wing liner the night that I went. I didn't do one today because I also only did half falsies when we went instead of the full. This is actually my first time trying the full and being successful, so there you go. So I'll get this off. Apparently you guys give me the courage to try. Adding a little bit of mascara, that bottom line. Alright, so now the only thing we really have to do is highlight and add anything extra I want to do. For highlighting, I'm going to be using my Pur Sculptor palette. And this is much loved. And my kids also gouged it out, so. I'm actually going to be using Trailblazer because there's not enough of the other one left. I'm just going to. They did go a little bit more for the concert, because why not? Adam Lambert did a beautiful job on his makeup, or whoever does his makeup did a beautiful job. It looked fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. He's so pretty. Raw Beauty Curiosity does this where she puts it on her top lip, and man, Now I am going to go in with this little bitty brush because I kind of want to highlight up that upper arch. This time I am going to go in with that lighter shade. Just kind of add some sparkle there in each of those arches. I don't know that it made that much of a difference, but I like it. I'm actually don't contour my nose. I'm fine with how it looks. It's pretty thin, so I usually leave that alone. Now for lipstick for Queen and Adam Lambert, I went all out for this. I wore my Hank and Henry in Petal Pusher. It's one of my favorites. That isn't a Disney one. I really wanted to do one of my bright reds, but I kind of felt with this look it would just be a little too much. So let's go ahead and get this on. And this does dry down pretty matte. Also dries quickly. So if you screw it up, you're kind of screwed. Yeah. As you can see, it's already kind of dried down. And I just realized that at the beginning of the video, I did not tell you to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell for notifications so you're notified of all my uploads. And I'm going to add ColourPop gloss just in the center. As you can see, the Hank and Henry's already dried down pretty good. Very matte. And this just kind of keeps it all. It sticks a little bit and it drives me nuts, so just kind of do that. And now we're going to set it all my e.l.f. Makeup Mist Setting Spray. Alright guys, and here is the finished look. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today with a little bit more of a outgoing sort of a look for a busy mama. I know that took a little bit longer than I normally do, but I felt like this was an event that really called for that. So again, if you're interested in seeing more looks from me, make sure you subscribe, as well as ring the bell for notifications for when I have any new uploads. I am aiming for Tuesdays and Thursdays, but if I'm a little bit off, please bear with me because I am a busy mama. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.